Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to all of you. I'd like to raise the issue of body armor. I've noted in this subcommittee several times over the past few years how soldiers deployed in Afghanistan are outfitted with body armor that weighs as much as 40 pounds. When combined with the gear that troops must carry in the field, the total weight our soldiers carry can exceed 120 pounds. As we all know, this leads to long-term musculoskeletal injuries and creates a well-documented risk that service members may remove their armor in the field because of discomfort and a lack of mobility. And I'm not alone on this committee in my concern. I know that Chairman Bartlett shares this concern as well, as do other members. I would urge the Department to do everything in its modernization efforts to incentivize lighter weight body armor in its acquisition process, lighter weight while still matching the necessary threats. In recent conversations I've had with experts on the issue, the consensus seems to be that in the short term, it should be possible to develop enhanced small arms protective inserts, which are 10% lighter than existing models and still meet the existing threats. But I want to raise a particular issue around this as well. This issue poses particularly unique difficulties for women in uniform, who now make up around 14% of the Army and are estimated to grow substantially, and with their smaller frames are even more susceptible to challenges from the excessive weight of the fielded body armor. And under the Department's recent review of the role of women in combat, which I support, an increasing percentage of women who are deployed during contingencies will need to wear body armor in theater in the years ahead. So my question is, gentlemen, I understand that over the past couple of years, the services have been looking into the feasibility of developing body armor designed specifically for women. While I understand there have been issues with the science of conformal plates which better fit female soldiers, but to date can't provide the same level of protection as the conventional plates, this is an issue I hope will continue to be researched. So my question is, can you give me an update on what advances have been made on this over the past year?
Ma'am, I'll take the first cut at that and maybe ask General Mills to add his comments as well. We share your concern about the weight that soldiers are carrying downrange, ma'am. We are working hard on lightening the soldier load. A key part of that is how the body armor itself, which is a heavy piece of what soldiers certainly are carrying. Most important is allowing commanders to have the option to be able to outfit soldiers in a way that meets the threat environment. So we've developed the soldier plate carrier system that can reduce weight by, on the average, about 10 pounds for soldiers that are working in the mountains of Afghanistan, depending upon how the commander sees the threat and how he wants to outfit his soldiers. And we're working hard on a new requirement that's coming forth from our TRADOC to be able to have the same level of protection for body armor, yet reduce it by about 10 or 15% in weight, as you just described, ma'am. So that work will continue. And in reference to female soldiers, the best ideas really come from soldiers. So we've gone out and we've listened to a number of female soldiers. We engaged our Natick labs in Massachusetts, and since May of 2009 through June of 2010, they actually went forth and started doing a lot of research into body armor for female soldiers and how to make it more adaptable for them. And what they came up with was a Generation 2 improved outer tactical vest that they could wear. And 101st soldiers, female soldiers, actually deployed into Afghanistan with this new outer tactical vest. We just did surveys of female soldiers in the 101st. Very positive results. It requires, the vest itself allows them to relax the same body armor, but it allows them to relax it in a way that is more comfortable for them. So we got very positive feedback on that. But that's step one. Step two, as you just described, is to continue research. Natick Labs is doing that. So I think there will be more to come on how we can do that better, ma'am.
General Mills.
Yes, ma'am. I will echo what General Phillips just said. The difficulty, of course, with body armor, with any protection, is to balance weight against protection. We're very, very concerned, obviously, about the protection of our Marines in the field. We have worked to get a new helmet that would be better protection for them. We have worked on groin protection for our Marines who are out on the front lines. And overall, we are concerned about the weight and they have given the individual commander on the ground the authority to remove plates, to lighten the load based on the mission he has and based on the threat that he's facing at the current time. We have separated slightly from the Army in some of our body armor requirements due to some mission differences. Regarding the females, again, we're very concerned about that. As you know, there is no front lines in Afghanistan, so even women who are not assigned directly to combat often face an enemy threat, and we need to be they have to have the protection they require. And we are working some technical aspects of that. I'm going to turn this over to General Kelly here in a second. But again, as women become more and more involved in the fighting, it is important that they receive the protection they have, and that we're armor that not only protects them, but that they're able to function in as well.
You know, I think we've run out of time, but I just want to make the statement that, as you all know, Congress has established an individual budgetary line item for body armor R&D because we do want development of innovative, effective, lightweight body armor to remain a long-term priority of the Department. So I hope I can get your commitment to continue evaluating this, both in general for all our soldiers, in particular for our women, even as we begin to draw down from Afghanistan.
Thank you. General Kelly, we'll have a second round. You'll have an opportunity to contribute. Thank you.